the 6th episode of Taste Buds. I'm Sinan.
And I'm Ralph.
Today we'll be making a very special sweet meatball dish. Now this is perfect for hors d'oeuvres at a party, or when you have a very big dinner party at your house, you can serve these. Now the first thing you want to start with is 1 pound of hamburger meat. And the next thing you want to add is half a cup of crushed cornflakes. Now what we did is we took whole cornflakes, put them in a Ziploc bag, sealed, and we took all the air out. And what Ralph is going to do is he's going to go over them with a rolling pin and make sure that they're crushed. Now what you want to do to the cornflakes is make sure they're very fine powdery, as Ralph has done, which is good. So you want to measure 1/2 a cup of those crushed cornflakes. Now as you're adding that, I'm going to add these 1 tablespoon of dried minced onions. Into the meat. We're going to be mixing these in, so don't worry about it. Next thing we want to add, as he's measuring that, is 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes. You measured 1/2 cup?
Yes, sir.
So you want to put that, this would be easier if I just open that cap. There we go. Measuring 2 tablespoons. All right. Next thing you want to add is 1 egg beaten. So you just want to crack it into a bowl and beat it with a whisk or a fork. Put that in. All right, next thing we need is 2/3 a cup of ketchup. So, go measure that.
Get that done.
Also, we're gonna need a very small pinch of pepper. Yours. Even that is a little too much here. All we need is a little bit. Dump the rest in there. Just for the flavor. All right. That's 1/3 a cup. We need 1 more. Let's use it. All right. And 1 more.
Ketchup.
All right, that's good.
It's a lot of ketchup.
That's just gonna give it the sweet taste and the sweet meatballs. After you've added all the ingredients into the meat, you're gonna wanna stir it with your hands. Now, before you stir it with your hands, we have prepared water. And what you wanna do is you wanna get your palms wet so that the meat and the fat doesn't stick to your hands as much. So you just want to moisten your hands every about a minute or so as you're mixing these in. So Ralph, you're gonna have to, don't be afraid to get your hands in there, nice and deep. You want to make sure everything's mixed into a uniform composition.
Smelling good already. Okay.
How's it looking? Let me see.
Take a look.
That looks good. Now, what we want to do with this meat is, here, let me get my hands a little wet. Now what we need to do is take a little bit and roll it into a ball about the size of a walnut. The point is these meatballs have to be bite-sized. They're not going to be too big. And you're going to fill a pan of these. You don't want to layer them too much. As much as you can put them side by side like that. Now, after we've put around 30 meatballs in a pan, we're gonna start making the sauce that goes on top. I've already started adding 2/3 of a can of jellied cranberry sauce. Now, as you can see, the cranberry sauce is very chunky. When we cook it, that's all gonna smooth out. So this is about 2/3 of the can. We're also gonna need 6 ounces of chili sauce. Now the way we're gonna measure this is, this whole can is 12, so I'm just gonna add about half. Let me use just this.
Yeah.
All right, that's about half. We're also gonna need 1 tablespoon of dark brown sugar. That's half a tablespoon. And another half. Okay. Last thing we need is 2/3 of a tablespoon of lemon juice. All right, I got it.
Yeah.
It's half. And yeah.
Just about.
Now what you want to do to the mixture is put it on a stove at medium heat. All right. Now what we have under the pot is a diffuser. What happens is we don't want this to burn at the bottom. So what this does, it separates the open flame into a nice evenly diffused heat. Now what you want to do with the sauce as it's heating up is you want to stir it continuously. So Ralph, here is a spoon.
What's that?
Just keep stirring that until the cranberry sauce is melted and the mixture is very smooth. Now, the sauce is ready because it's smooth and the cranberry is melted. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the hot sauce over the uncooked meatballs. You wanna make sure every meatball has sauce on it. There you go. And now we're gonna put this into an oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So Ralph. We're gonna let that cook for about 25 to 30 minutes until the meat is cooked thoroughly. How you doing? How you doing? Now that the meatballs have been cooking for about 30 minutes, we're gonna take them out of the oven and place them right here for preparation to eat.
Meatballs.
Now you have to make sure that the meat has been thoroughly cooked and you see the sauce has melted into a little pool around the meatballs. That's good. Now the way to serve these is you want to let these cool for a while and you have to stick toothpicks. People generally eat them by sticking toothpicks in them and eating them like that. So we're going to take toothpicks and put them in every meatball. Now that the toothpicks are in and they're ready to serve, pick them up and chow it down. Mmm. Delicious.
Very.
Thank you for joining us on our 6th episode of Taste Buds. I'm Sinan.
I'm Ralph.
Bye.
Mm.
Sweet. Just like my babushka used to make them.